I think you know what it's time for. It's a time for a little Guess That Vegetable. Hello, and today is Thursday. We're talking more about the parts of the plants that we eat. And just remember that people use plants for food. Plants always also put oxygen off into the air. Oxygen is a need of all mammals, all people, and all animals. So oxygen is very important, and plants give off oxygen. So it's a wonderful thing. So we're getting the air from it, we're getting the food from it, because plants make food. But more importantly, welcome back, get unpacked and take out your snack, because we're about to start some what part of the plant are we eating, okay? And we're gonna do a little guess that vegetable. Mix the two together. Okay, so yesterday we left off by saying, we talked a little bit about the tomato as a fruit. Okay. And then I had showed you this. The name of this is, what is the name of this? I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, well, if you're not sure, I'm going to give you 2 choices. Is this artichoke or is this celery? Okay, I'm starting to hear you now. Yes, celery is exactly what this is. Now, the celery was cut right here from the garden. This part was under the ground in the soil, and this part that was growing up, these stems help carry the water up. And these are the leaves up here. And I don't know anybody who really eats the leaves. You probably could, but the stems are the delicious part. And you break off a piece, and you can just start chewing away. All right, well, not so bad. We got 2 down, a couple more to go. Who's ready for the next one? All right. The next one is one of the favorite foods of Shadow Brownie and Oreo. My dogs don't like it, but my guinea pigs love it. And also, Bugs Bunny loves these things too. This is the next fruit. What is this? Is this a scallion or a carrot? I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, you were close. Is this a scallion, a carrot, or a tomato? There it is. Yeah, this is a carrot. And Bugs Bunny, the character in the cartoons, eats these all the time. Also, real bunnies like eating these. And I had caught a bunny in my garden one day eating all my lettuce. It looked like somebody took a chopper, like some kind of weed whacker, all the way down to the soil, because I didn't realize, but I had bunny problems in my backyard, and they were eating all of my stuff. And I can't get mad at them because they need food to survive in their habitat, and they just found my garden. So I try not to grow too much of that lettuce stuff anymore. But anyhow, let's move on. So we have the carrot. Now, what part of the plant are we eating when we're eating the carrot? Remember, carrots grow under the ground. Okay? The soil's right here, and it's in the dirt, and the carrot's growing down. That means that we're eating the root part of the plant, okay? This is not a fruit. This is not a stem. This grows off of the roots in the soil. All right, let's move on. What's this thing? Mommies and daddies tend to love this a lot more than you little ones. But my students, what do you think this is? Is this an onion or a potato? All right, I'll give you 5 big ones. This is an onion. Very good. Now, this is an interesting type of vegetable. As you can see, all this stuff right here, this is where the roots were growing. So if the roots, even though that this is under the ground, the roots are growing down and the leaves are up here. So that means that there's a stem in here, okay? and there's leaves wrapped around that stem. So what we're really eating, this is a difficult one, so I'm going to walk you through this, but what we're really eating is not the stem. I guess we do eat part of that, but we're eating those layers and layers of leaves that surround this delicious, delicious onion. People normally don't eat this like an apple, but you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think that this is better to be given to mom or dad and have them cut it up and put it into some different foods. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, wow, what's this? Oh, it's so cute. What is this, though? It's like a little tiny thing. All right. Is this a Brussels sprout or a baby? Is this a Brussels sprout or a cabbage? I'll give you 5 big ones. Oh, you're raising your hand up high over there. Yes. This is not. This is like a baby cabbage, okay? But the name of this is called a Brussels sprout. And this was cut right here by the farmer, okay? So that means that the soil is down here. This is growing up. And this has lots and lots of leaves, okay? And I'm going to show you a big version of this. Now, this is called the Brussels sprout. The part of the plant we're eating when we're eating a Brussels sprout is the leaves. And this I had taken a piece off. But this is like a large, large Brussels sprout. It's the red kind, the purple kind. And they call this red cabbage. Cabbage is like a small bowling ball. Sometimes you can get a cabbage as big as a bowling ball. And see all those leaves inside? You're eating the leaves. They just keep growing, and as they grow, the more leaves pop up, and it's kind of a wonderful thing. All right. Running low on time. Now it's time for the speed round. What is this? Is this a yam or is this a potato? That's not fair because it's probably in the potato family. Is this cauliflower or a yam? All right, you probably already know. Hold on one moment. Yes? No, I'm teaching a class right now. Okay, thanks. I'll get back to you. This is not a telephone. This is a yam. And yams are in sweet potatoes. They cook them up and they get them hot and they mash them. And then sometimes they put the marshmallow stuff on top. Boy, does that taste good. You might even see this at your Thanksgiving dinner table. But this is a yam, okay? And it is very, very delicious. What part of the plant are we eating when we're eating a yam? Yams grow under the ground, and just like a beet or a turnip or a carrot, yams are a root. Yams grow under the soil, in the soil, under the ground, and yams are a root. So it's kind of interesting that stems are a potato and yams are a root. I got to watch a YouTube video about that because that's kind of interesting information there. All right, let's move on. I have a couple extra things here. It's just a little baby. I'm going to give you a hint. This is a flower part, and it's a baby version of something. Is this baby cauliflower? Or is this baby broccoli? It's just a little baby, yeah. It's tiny, tiny broccoli. And boy, is that delicious. Okay. What is this? This is a lime or a lemon? That's correct. This is a lemon. And it's a real big one, too. They don't always come this big. But limes are green. Lemons are yellow. And they're delicious to have if you mix them with different drinks. I know lemonade is my favorite with the lemons. And then one of the last things I'm going to talk about is my favorite food in the whole world, right here, that comes from plants. It's kind of like a ginormous or a very big orange, but it's not orange on the inside. It's almost pink. Does anybody know what this is? That's correct. This is a grapefruit, one of my favorite. Did I just give away what part of the plant this is in? Oh, that's right, because the name of the part of the plant is in the name of the fruit. This is the fruit. This grows on a grapefruit tree. Very delicious and healthy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the parts of the plants that we eat today. And tomorrow we're going to be answering some questions about different parts of the plant that we eat and some other fun things that we learned about the parts of the plant and their jobs. So, signing off, I'll catch you tomorrow on Friday. All right, have a great night.